Hello, everybody, and in today's video, I don't know why I'm talking like this. Sorry, but in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to make the best AI possible. So I'll show you this now. This is in ue5. So basically, he'll just walk around. He'll stop for however long you want. He'll walk around, and then if he sees you, he'll charge at you. But if he cuts eye line, uh, eyesight for I think mine is 3 seconds. 3 seconds or 2 seconds, he'll just go back to random movement. So let's get right into it. Alright, and I accidentally deleted it. Alright, so first thing we need to do, we are I am going to make it from scratch. So I have a kind of reference here, like a screenshot. So I'm gonna be showing you how to make it. So first we need to get like a mesh or something that you want to use the AI for. You can use just the default AI, but I'm gonna be showing you how I will make mine. So I have Freddy right here. Let's do Bonnie. And then on this, I'm gonna grab my GLB folder, models, Bonnie. Alright, I'm gonna drag this in, import it. You can get a bunch of animated models from Sketchpad. I said like that's the best place I got mine. And now I have all these animations and just the skeletal mesh. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is set up animations. And to do that, it's going to be pretty easy. Sorry if it's like going black. My thing likes to unplug, so I'm going to save because ue5 likes to crash a lot. Alright, so first thing we need to do is find your skeletal mesh uh, and right click on it, go to create, and then go to blend space 1D. I'm going to call this 1D underscore blend space. And you can go ahead and open this up. Let's drag this over here. And we have our mesh right here. So let's find all our stuff. So I'm good in this video I'm gonna be doing one of the things that I can never one of the things that I can never find a tutorial on is how to make them walk and run. And today I'm gonna be showing you how to do that. So first let's get our idle, drag it in. So here's our idle, and there we go. And then next we'll get our walk. So we go from idle to walk, and then we need our run. Just drag this all the way over here. And as you can see, go from walk to run. I'm going to show you how to set that up. Go to horizontal axis. It might be like hidden for you, so just press that. And then make this speed. That's what it's called. And then over here, so I don't really know how to explain it, but as you can see, speed right here, that's 100%. That's 100 centimeters per second. So if you're over that, he's going to be doing this animation. So on maximum access, do whatever you want your maximum AI speed to be. So mine is going to be 500 because my sprint speed um is 450. So drag that over there, and then over here make this half of that, or just whatever I guess. So 250. So when he's at 0 speed, he'll be idle. When he gets up to 250 centimeters per second, which we can control by the way, he'll be walking, and then when he gets up to 500, he'll be running. Right, so that's all we need. I am going to move this into my AI folder, just to make it more, new folder, just to make it more kind of organized. So grab a space and drag it into Bonnie. Alright, now there's another thing we need to do here. Go to create, and then do an animation blueprint. Don't mind the beeping in the back. ABP underscore Bonnie. And I am also going to move this to Bonnie. We're also going to be making that jump scare that you saw in the beginning. So yeah, so we have our final output pose right here. Sorry. So let's grab our blend space. And we could just plug this in right here, but since we're making that jump scare, we need to do a default slot like that. I'm gonna go like that. Alright. And we're not done here just yet. Off of speed, promote this to a variable. Call this whatever you want. I don't know what it's doing. Alright, let's compile save. And then out here, we're gonna do off of try to get pawn owner. We're gonna do get velocity. And then we're going to do vector length. I was gonna do get vector length, but no. So grab both of those, and now grab your speed and drag it up. I'm gonna hold Alt to set it, and just plug that in, and plug that in. Boom. Alright, so that's everything we need for our blueprint. And now we need to create a character. So I'm gonna go, where am I going? Alright, blueprint class, yeah. Go to character, BP underscore AI underscore Bonnie. And then we'll set this up. And we're gonna be doing the jump scare right here. Well, a little bit later, but we're gonna set it up right now. So go down to your mesh, and actually go down to your character movement, type in max walk, and make sure that's 500, or whatever you set it to in your blend space. Right now, go to your mesh, and skeletal mesh asset. I'm gonna do obviously my thingamajig, Bonnie, and then off of your animation blueprint, ABP Bonnie. Alright, so there he is. All his glory. I'm gonna rotate him so he looks good. Let's see. Yeah, that's about good. Yeah. I don't want him to be clipping through walls, so like that. Yeah, and I can. Okay. So I'm actually just gonna get rid of this because it's actually easier to make the jump scare when he's T-posing like this. Yeah. So drag him up. Oh wait, and then click on your mesh, click add, and then add a spring on. You don't have to name that. Parent the socket to his head, and then change the target on length to 0. Compile save, and then click spring on, then press add, and add a camera. And then, as you can see, it's gonna be a little bit small. So I'm just gonna rotate this, or just let me do like 10 maybe. I'm not gonna cut once, so you guys can have a full breakthrough of this, whatever it's called. Alright, and then I'm just gonna move like this. Let's move this to the side maybe. I'm gonna bring this over here. Okay, that's good. And then I'm just gonna position it like that. We can change that later always. And then, alright, so we'll deal with that later. Now we need to do this. So, let me get my screenshot here. Alright, we need to create a custom event. Let's call this random roam. Just like that. Save. And then we need to do event begin play. I don't know why I deleted it. And then off of event begin play, we're going to, you guessed it, I don't know what you guessed, but I'm calling random node or random roam. All right, so let's deal with this. Off of random roam, this is where walking and charging comes in. So as you guys know, at 250 he walks, and anything above he kind of goes into the charging. So we're gonna set we're gonna grab this. I hold it Alt when I brought it out there. Not Alt, Control. I don't think you can set it. But set max walk speed. So at 250 he walks, or whatever you guys put. So 250. I'll save. I don't know why I can tell. I just like doing that. Makes me feel better. And then off of that, we're gonna do an AI move to. Pawn is gonna be self, so go self, reference to self. And then off of destination, this is where it comes in. I don't know what comes in. I don't know why I'm saying that. Like you guys can see my other screen. Get actor location. I'll make sure target self, and then get random reachable point in radius. Radius, make this like 1500. Like that. And then random location is just going to go into destination. All right. And then on success, now you can do this two ways. You can just call random roam and he will do it. Like, just keep doing it and keep doing it. And then he just won't stop after a while. Like, he just be roaming around at the stop and then forever stop. But if you call random roam, he'll just move around. But if you want him to move around, stop, wait like 3 to 5 seconds, and then keep going, simply go off on success and do a delay. And make this whatever you want. So I'm gonna do 3 seconds. So he'll move to a random point in the radius, which is around here, and then it will do a delay of 3 seconds, so he'll be idle. I'm actually gonna do 5 seconds, so we can really show off that idle. And then 5 seconds, so a delay of 5 seconds, then it will go to random run. So that's our random run. So this would work. Let's drag it out. Blueprints, AI, Bonnie. That's his animation blueprint. I'm stupid. Blueprint class. And he's like that because I did not set his blueprint class. Yeah. Compile set. As you can see, he'll just move around. His walk is a little bit goofy. He'll move around, go to a random reachable point. Oh, wait for 5 seconds. And then he'll move around again. Now, something you might have noticed if you already dragged him in is he's not moving. And that's because I forgot to mention this. You need to put a nav mesh bounds volume. So go to add, go nav mesh bounds volume, drag that in, and just make sure that's just covering everything or wherever you want him to go. And then you can press P, and you can see where they can go. I do have the big Freddy, big Fredbear in here. Or he used to be in here. Don't know what the big Fredbear is doing. But yeah, so his walk shouldn't be so goofy anymore. Yeah, no, it's not. Alright, so he just walks around. But now we need to make him actually chase the player. And that's where this next part comes in. Alright, so let's go to our viewport, and then let's go to add, and then let's do pawn sensing. I'm not gonna have two AIs in the level. You might, and I know how to fix that, but that's not gonna be in this tutorial. So he will chase another AI he will see if you don't do a specific something. So let's grab, oh, right, we need to set up pawn sensing. So hearing, we're not going to do today, because I don't know how to do. Don't mind the beeping in the back. I don't know if you can even hear it. And then peripheral vision. Let's do like that. I like just having him out here, just so we can see. I think that works, yeah. Alright. Let's grab this. Let's not grab. Just click on that. Scroll all the way down, and sit on C pawn. And then the pawn is going to be nothing right now. This is where we go to movement. Set our max walk speed to whatever your max speed was in your blend space. So mine was 500. I'm gonna do 500. That's 50,000. I'm gonna do 500. All right, and then off of this, we're gonna do a sequence. We could just sequence, and this is so if he loses sight of us, he doesn't just know where we are all the time. All right, so what are we gonna do here? We're gonna do an AI move to. Let's do that AI move to. Pawn is gonna be self. And we're not going to do anything in the destination here because we're going to use this target actor. And the target actor is going to be the pawn. And pawns, I think, don't quote me, count as any characters in the level. I'm pretty new to ue5, so I don't actually know. And then that should be good. And then we need to do a sequence off of them one. So them one, we're going to do a re-triggerable delay. And this will, basically when he sees you, he'll move towards you. And then if he keeps seeing you, it will just keep doing this. But if he doesn't see you for this specific amount of time, which can be whatever, I'm going to do, let's do 2 seconds. It will do something. And that something is going to be random roam. Alright. Let's test that out. So he's walking around. Stop for 5 seconds. If he sees us, they'll just run towards us. So yeah. And then, I don't necessarily know how to test. He just left us. And, so, yeah, so that works. Now that that works, let's work on the jump scare. So we have the basic AI, but now we gotta add the jump scare. So let's grab nothing. We're just gonna add it. I'm gonna make sure he's centered here. That's good. Let's add a box. Box collision. And this is gonna be his jump scare hitbox. So make this whatever you like. Make sure it's like pretty out there. So like his collision doesn't mess with it. And I think that's good. So that's gonna be our collision hitbox. Scroll down, like click on the box and then scroll down and on component begin overlap. Now we could just do change whatever to the view target, but that would just be anything. Like if he interacted with a wall, not a wall, but like a something, it would just jump scare us no matter what. So off of other actor, we need to do cast to your player. Mine is going to be called BP player. This can be third person player, whatever your player is. Enter find that, go to window, window. Uh, I think it's because I'm not. Ah, go to window and then go to select a game mode and find your default pawn class. So we're gonna go in there and then we're gonna open our character because we're gonna do that in there. So I have his jump scare for the big Fredbear. But now we need to do a jump scare for the big Bonnie, the big bonbon. So add a custom event. Bonnie jump scare. Alright, and then we're gonna do get actor of class. BP underscore AI, whatever your AI is called. Mine is BP AI Bonnie. And then off of that, we're going to set view target with. Sorry, we need to get a player controller first. So get player controller. Set view target blend. And then the new view target, we're gonna have to do this. And then that'll work. No, it won't because I never called the event. Jump scare. Bonnie jump scare. Whatever you want to call it. So now it'll just set his viewport to this. However, that's not gonna work for me. So you can stop here. But again, that's not gonna work for me. So I want to play an animation and the sound and all that. So let's go off of here. Let's do play animation. This is where that default slot comes in. And then let's find our animation. So this can be whatever your character comes with. This can be whatever you made. This can be anything. Let's see. Let's see this. Let's check this out. That'll work. Let's drag that in. Let's do looping. And then we're going to have to, yeah, so we're going to play sound at location. Drag off of this and get world location. Then off of get world location, we're gonna do a jump scare. I already have my sound. We're gonna just do a sound. Do any sound, find sounds on freesound.org, and just a bunch of stuff. So, then I believe my jump scare, yeah. And then we're gonna drag off of this, the jump scare, get duration. This is so you don't just quit the game. So the full jump scare sound plays out, or the sound plays out. And off of this, we're gonna do a delay. That's gonna be the duration. And then we're gonna quit game, or do whatever you want. I'm gonna make a respawn system. I don't know if I'll make a video on that, but I'll definitely make a respawn system. Probably make a video on that. Alright. So we now have a jump scare. And then if you want to make another AI, you can just copy and paste this stuff. Watch this video again. maybe watch it. Maybe watch the video again. Sorry. But sound warning, sound warning. I don't know how loud it is. Sound warning, sound warning, sound warning. Don't chase me. Sound warning. And then we'll quit the game. So yeah, we've officially made an AI that will roam around, stop, wait however long you want it to, and keep roaming. So there you go, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Uh, One more thing we need to do, if you're still watching, I probably should have mentioned this. Go to your this, and I'm pretty sure it's here. Yeah. So we don't have to do that. Place in world or spawned auto possess AI. This is so like maybe like you have a jump scare and then it spawns an AI, or you do something and it spawns an AI. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if that was a little bit long. Probably shouldn't have been that long. But yeah, we have a successful AI that we can just put in our world. And yeah, have fun with that. See you guys.